I've talked about how Ripple was going to have the largest IPO in the history of the world. I've been saying that for a couple years now. And it's because Saudi Aramco, their valuation was 25.6 billion when they went public. And if you just look at Ripple's holdings of XRP, you're talking about 80 to 100 billion dollars, maybe more, worth of XRP. So the net asset value of their XRP alone is multiples of the highest valuation, the highest IPO, Saudi Aramco. And so that's been interesting to watch. But there was one little company that we've been watching out for that we knew could have a larger IPO than Ripple, and that would be SpaceX. SpaceX is set to hire Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley to lead its IPO in 2026, per the Financial Times. The IPO is expected to be valued as much as 1.5 trillion, making it the largest IPO in history. Now, that's quite a leap. From 25.6 billion Saudi Aramco, I forget the date when they went live with that one, to now 1.5 trillion. 25 billion, 1.5 trillion. That's quite a jump. And I haven't done the math on it yet, but I might do this for a future video. I'd like to take a look at the math on what would the price of XRP need to be for Ripple's net asset value of their XRP to be worth, 1.5, what is it? 1.5 trillion. Yeah. 1.5 trillion. How much does XRP need to be worth for Ripple's bag of XRP to be worth that much? It's not that much. It's not that much. Maybe you guys can do the mental math for me in the chat down below. But interesting, and we love to see it, guys. It's just like I said earlier, even if you're not in silver or gold, you got to respect the pump. Even if you're not invested in SpaceX, you got to respect the pump, the liquidity, the growth that we're seeing in these markets, right? Eventually, it'll find its way back to real utility, right? Is BitGo worth 20 billion? Is SpaceX worth 1.5 trillion? There's a big discrepancy between when you look at companies like Ripple, they're being valued at 40 billion. That most recent raise that they did with Citadel at a $40 billion valuation, that's discounting their assets basically in half. That's an incredible arbitrage opportunity, if you ask me. That's a discounted value of a company if I've ever seen one, right? And that's not even talking about XRP going to 5, 10, $20, right?